I just want to say, okay, that I have been recording this entire time. I didn't press record on this. Luckily, that has a microphone attached to it, but Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna go punch myself in the face in the mirror so I can see it. Yo, welcome to JMA, Just My Advice. That's what this is, it's just my advice. So if it fucks up your life, it's just my advice. You guys send in questions or anything you need advice on. I sound a little loud to me, and I turned it down last time and somebody said it was a little low, so I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna leave it at too high and then I guess turning it down in post is better. I don't know. But so what we're gonna do is just, if you can send in questions. If you send me a question and it's for JMA or something like that, just like let me know so I can screenshot it and save it. But yeah, we'll take any type of question, any type of advice, any type of anything really. I think I have like a pretty good viewpoint on things. I wish I had a water though. One sec. Gotta stay hydrated as fuck. Okie dokie, artichokey. So I think most of them are on Instagram right now. I'm gonna check the last YouTube video to see, the last JMA to see if there are any questions underneath that. You could comment like on the video, or you could comment on Instagram, or on message me on Twitter, or comment on Twitter, anywhere really, it doesn't really matter. For some reason my YouTube app isn't letting me have more than one YouTube channel signed in. Damn, 6 months ago, yo. My question is this: I am deeply unsettled by racism that exists in the society, or homophobia, xenophobia. That's not a question. Where did Mark go again? Is he okay? Aw, yeah, I'm good. I was just a little depressed. We back though, we back. Somebody commented saying I look over 45. No way, dog. Literally, there's no way that you actually think that. Okay, now I'm gonna go look at the other questions I got saved right here. But we all know that's a bunch of cap. Over 45 years old? That's crazy, dude. I've also been told 16 with a beard, so like, I guess it doesn't matter. How to gain motivation back for the big goal ahead? Well, no matter what the goal is, okay? So I'm just gonna use fitness, for instance, because that's usually the number one thing that most people ask about, right? Like, how do I stay motivated to go to the gym, right? And you notice how the people who need it the most, the fattest people who go there in January, stop going by January, February, by April, they're fucking not there anymore. Because they're depending on motivation, to stay motivated. You know how you get motivated January 1st, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna change my life, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third? You're probably not, right? Because if you just are trying to do it based off of the motivation you have, that feeling, that awesome feeling of motivation, that feeling goes away, right? That feeling isn't going to last, that feeling isn't gonna stay, it's not forever, it's not permanent, it can't be, it never will be. And you can't just call upon it at like your will. You can't just bring about motivation. That would be amazing, right? Like even watching a motivational video that like is made to make you motivated will not make you motivated every single time. That's not possible. What you have to do is be disciplined, right? Discipline comes in when there's no motivation. If you're disciplined and going to the gym every single day, you know, not every single day, right? Going to the gym, how much you need to go type shit. Like with me, I just go, like gym is something that everybody can relate to, but you can just use this instead of gym, like writing stand-up comedy or like doing anything, right? Like it's motivated with anything. You need the discipline for everything. Even if it's streaming video games, if it's making YouTube videos, if it's doing podcasts like this, you need, like, was I motivated to turn on the camera? No, like I'm just like, it's what I do kind of thing. It kind of has to just be what you do. Like you have to be disciplined to do it. Like if you're gonna go to the gym and you don't feel like, I just know I have to go. Even if you're just gonna just go through the motions of being disciplined, like that's better, right? Going through the motion and not feeling it, but just go, like having it kind of ingraining it into you. Like back when I was getting back into going to the gym, you know, I would only do a couple things like here and there, right? Like probably like 3 workouts and like leave type shit, but it would just get me ready to just get me going to the gym. At least I'm getting out of the house, I'm getting used to going to the gym. So if you're trying to get motivated for your big goal ahead, let's say your big goal ahead is a career in school, okay, and you're trying to stay motivated for studying and stuff like that, you are not going to stay motivated. Like that end goal 4 years from now in college, you're like, damn, I gotta do these stupid fucking courses and I gotta study for these and all this stuff. I did this for way too long. I gotta study for all these courses and do this homework. You're not gonna stay motivated at all. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna go out and party, fuck this. You're gonna be disciplined to do the work. That's when discipline comes in. Discipline is very, very important. Discipline equals freedom. That's a very good book by Jocko Willink. You should all check it out. Usually about 3 people will check out the book. Like most people obviously aren't gonna go get a book because some internet dude told you to, but you should. You should look at that and The Dip. You should read The Dip and you should read Discipline Equals Freedom. Those 2 books I reread. I think somebody has my book, The Dip, actually. I gotta buy. That's why I don't give out books for people to fucking borrow. Somebody fucking told me that. They didn't tell me, I was watching on a YouTube video. They said, never borrow somebody a book because you're never gonna get it back. Motherfucker. It's okay. It's worth it. Seth Godin is worth it. So that one's by Seth Godin, the Dip by Seth Godin, and then fucking Discipline Equals Freedom by Jocko Willink. He's great. So yeah, there's the answer to that. That's my advice for the motivation for the big goal ahead. But if you need a little bit of motivation, you're gonna die. Like one day this is all gonna go away. All of it, everything. The good things, the bad things, when you're walking around and you live somewhere where it's cold and that freezing feeling you feel on your face, when your face hurts and all your skin hurts because it's so fucking blisteringly cold out. But you should kind of like be thankful and grateful for that because you're not gonna be able to feel that, right? And you're not gonna be able to focus on your goal one day. There's gonna be a day you're not gonna be able to. You might be alive during that time. Like something might happen in the future. Like, man, yesterday I was watching, I like watching like boxing and stuff like that. Like I recently found that I really enjoy like watching like I don't like watching a boxing match. It's fucking boring. But I think everybody enjoys actually watching boxing highlight clips probably. It's pretty cool to see them do the Matrix and dodge. What was I saying? Oh yeah, some dude got like hit in the head with the other dude, like the dude they accidentally butted heads. And the ref called it off. It's like he somehow like knew something happened during that, and he went into a coma after that. His brain was bleeding, and he was never the same human being ever again. Like just, I don't want to say vegetable, but like not the same human. And that made me like think about like that could happen at any fucking time, dude. What if that happened when you're 30? And you're about to get this fucking deal and you get in a car accident and you hit your head on the steering wheel or something. Like, this is motivating me. It's just like something can happen. Like, you need to do the goal. Like, there's nothing else. What are you gonna do? You got lucky enough to be a human being. You got lucky enough to know, to even like, you're on the track. You're on the right path already, right? You're asking for motivation for your big goal. Most people wouldn't even go that far. Most people don't even have a big goal. Let's move on to the next one. I appreciate you. Thank you for your question. I want to know about your mental health journey candidly. That's from my friend, but I will probably talk about the mental health stuff like the ECT, the stuff I went through and stuff I'm going through currently to get my mental health where it's at. But what I did, if you want to know, just the TLDR, got ECT and I'm currently on some Zoloft, really low Zoloft, but the ECT is what helped. It helped about 30 to 40%. I'll make a video about that though. How to deal with toxic people if you have to. So this makes me instantly think it's a family member, or you probably have a job actually. So either or, how to deal with toxic people. The way that is kind of to look at them and be like, oh, it's them. That problem's on them. They act like that. Like don't let it affect you. You know, and then that's hard. It's easier said than done. But like that's their problem. Even if it is seeping in and infecting you, like you kind of just have to build up resilience towards it. Or because like it's hard. I would say something, but people inherently don't change. And like it's not like you saying is gonna. I really don't think that would do anything. Right? Like especially if they're being toxic. Like That's very obviously kind of vague and shit like that. But with anything like that where you don't have a choice and the person, I mean, I would say something if you can, but like if it's a superior and shit like that where you can't, I would say try and use this time to build up resilience, I guess, to toxic people, because there's so many people on earth, there's so many people we run into. I guess there's some people who don't actually run into a lot of people in their lifetime. I was just at a family party yesterday and I was like, actually, if I'm thinking about it now, those people probably haven't met a lot of new people recently. That seems bad. But you probably will. Definitely younger than the old fucks I'm talking about. So I would say, since there's going to be more toxic people in your life in the future and you can't change them, if you can change one of them, it doesn't mean you could change all of them. Like, so you can't change all of them. So you might as well, all might as well kind of build resilience to the toxicity, not making it, saying that it's okay or letting it happen, but not letting it go in and seep into and infect us type shit, right? And let us and our mind become cluttered with their toxicity, you know? But say something if you can, I would. Thank you so much for the question. Yo, my question is, anybody have those Apple big headphones? Are they good? Let me know. Okay, last question. I started following your videos 2 years ago, right in the beginning of a relationship. I used to just, one sec. I was just gonna finish this water, fuck it. Okay. I was used to just listening to things as background noise. And one day I had a realization of, holy shit, these videos are filmed for a purpose, not just to be background noise. Yeah, I never have the intention of being like, man, I hope somebody just has this on and doesn't listen. And I've been trying to deal with how much I've missed by tuning in randomly. I find myself paying too much attention now, almost like I'm trying to prove to whatever is on my phone that I care. That I'm trying to prove to whatever is on my phone that I care. Do you have any thoughts about this? So do I have any thoughts about that it's not just background noise? Like it's not, so are you saying the stuff that like, I assume you're talking about my comedy videos. If I make this fucking shot, I want a blowjob. Oh, fuck! I thought it landed on a table, and if it just fucking turned and fell a little bit, it would go into, I would have just started masturbating. Okay, so I would say this is what I'm getting from what you said. I could have I read this wrong. I could have maybe been reading this narcissistically, but you're talking about my videos though. So I think what like you're saying is there's more to it than just what's on the face of it. Like reading the book by its cover, right? Like if you are recently, okay, so some dude with like 850,000 subs put me in one of his videos where he was talking about Noah from Noah's Food Reviews, and I think he was talking about like people talking shit about that kid and trying to portray the reaction channels and people who did it as like bad and stuff, and people are just seeing what I'm saying as words as what they are, right? Like if you were to write down what I said and read it, it would just sound terrible and malicious. But it's weird to think that when you hear me speak, you know, because everything I say is low key with love and no malice. Like I'm just joking. Like when I'm turn off the camera, I don't think about these people. It's not like I'm like all day thinking about these people like trying to start shit, talking shit. It's just like whatever just pops in my mind for, you know. And the main thing is, whatever pops in my mind to rip you out of your day. Like, that's the main goal, right? It's like chosen ignorance whenever I'm, like, if somebody hears something that's said that shouldn't be said, right? Like, it's, I guess, chosen ignorance in the way of, like, your day is, like, people just don't feel like most people can't be themselves all day. Like working at a job, like there are so few fucking jobs where you can be yourself and act how you want. Like if you stub your toe and yell fuck at a job, you could get fired, dog. That's crazy. So, you know, I just want to make things that like, I don't know, like that are like, that's quick, that just, it's kind of like an explosion of like this, just not, like, because I think what they're trying to make the world seem like is not real. It's bullshit. Like this, not allowing you to say what you like. That's not the real world. Like I think saying people's thoughts and just having fun with it and just kind of like showing people to be more, them, I guess. Like it's okay. Even that's kind of a reach, I guess. But it's just, I guess people, because I get that a lot as well. Is like it helped them be more themselves or whatever by seeing how like how I act and stuff, which I guess makes sense, especially in today's climate, right? But like I don't write the videos; they're all like improvised and all that stuff. So it's not like I'm going in with a message. You see what I'm saying? Aside from more of like life isn't as serious as it is, very serious, but it's not so serious as to where you should critique people like for be minus like critiquing in a bad like minusing points from people for like 'cause some people might think they're wrong or like think that they're a bad person for like thinking things, but then they'll see me say it and they'll be like, oh shit, and they'll see other people are thinking the same thing. They're like, okay, good. Oh, thank God. I also think Nicole's a fat cunt. Whoo, I thought I was just a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know. It's like it is ignorant on purpose, and I am like aware when things are ignorant. Like even like sometimes I'll laugh and I'll be like, holy fuck, can't believe he just said that. But yeah, it's but the main goal is to rip you out of your day. You know what I'm saying? I just want you, because I know like your day, like even before I went through like mental health stuff and shit, like going to work used to be like, because I used to have like the problem was working at Home Depot. That was the problem. Working at Nordstrom Rack. That was the problem. And when there's no problem, I feel like the human is inclined to find one, right? That's what it seems like. So people, I assume, are on their break or like whenever they can, like if they're gonna watch like TV and stuff is such shit. It's so fucking garbage. There's like Roseanne, like that show in the like the spinoff where she died or whatever, like that type of show. You know how the show clearly has a message, like in one of the when she was still on it, when Roseanne, she was like in line, and in this episode Roseanne didn't like Muslims until the end, until some girl was being mean to a Muslim cashier and Roseanne told her that she's wrong and stuff. It was so fucking weird to get taught a lesson. It was like watching a school video. Like we were sitting in class watching a video made to teach people something. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, that's television. It's supposed to entertain you. I was like, this is fucking gay. This doesn't make sense at all. So what I want is just entertainment that rips you out of your day. Because your day might just be awful. You might have started work at 5:45 in the morning. You might be on your lunch break right fucking now. I don't know, honestly. But I do know I just want to rip you out of your day and make you forget about whatever for however long the video is. For that 6 to 12 minutes or longer, And then we have these that are like way more, that are chill and me not calling people cunts and stuff most of the time. But that is the JMA for today. Is that JMA 9? Because I think the last one was JMA 8. We're being more consistent now. We're back at work, baby. We doing it. We're consistent with the videos. We've had 2 new comedy videos come out. People aren't getting notified because they don't have like notifications to tell you about all of the notifications. So there's a lot of people who are messaging me. They're like, when are you gonna make a new video? I'm like, there's 2 new ones out. And so I'm gonna try and do like 1 a week of stuff. Just like, I'm not gonna try and overdo it, So probably like 1 comedy video a week for right now. Start getting into stand-up hopefully soon, unless COVID strikes. Dude, I swear to fuck, if stuff closes down again, I'll be so mad. Yeah, and then just more of these. And if I find people I want to do a multi-angle podcast with, I have a room I'm changing to make it into like more of a podcast room because this is kind of cluttered. and shit. But I'm gonna go to the marijuana store now. So I love you, appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sending in any questions. I appreciate you. I love you all unconditionally. If I've ever made you laugh or gave you any good advice, links down below. We got ringtones for the throw up noise. We got the eow, you know? And we got like a Patreon. We got some merch, I think. Unless it's sold out, I don't know. But I love you, okay? Bye. Mwah.